Chosen vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. All right, shout out to Druuill Nation, the GCVs, and the Galactic family. Let's get right into it. Look, chosen ones are God's experiment. When you go around others, if they are able to show you love, they pass the test. Chosen ones are God's experiment. All right, we're not perfect, but we are God's experiment. And if people are able to show us love, they pass the test. A chosen one is a lot for people to grasp. It's a lot for people to handle. It's a lot for a person to have to accept. All right, because your energy is on a higher level. All right, your frequency is on the 144th hertz frequency. All right, not everybody is vibrating on that frequency, but they sure can at least try to come close. They sure can at least try to put forth a good effort. They can at least try to put forth a good effort. All right. When you go out in the public, you got love for people. When you go out in the public, you see families, you see people. You're wishing everybody the best. You're happy to see people, even when they try to get on your nerves, even when they act crazy, even when they do things and act out of character and they act like people that they know they're not supposed to be. Even when they test you. All right. We get tested too. All right, we get tested too. Trust and believe. We get tested too. We get tested. We get tested by them. They get tested by us. But the thing is, our test is different than theirs because we have love for them. We're not envious of them. We're not jealous of them. We're not trying to stop them from doing anything. We're not trying to stop them from being anything. You doing better than me? Hallelujah. Praise God. You're doing better than me. I'm glad to see that. You just motivated me and gave me something that I could work towards. You gave me something that I could work towards being better at. You gave me a better vision in my mind. You gave me a better vision of how I could view myself. You gave me a more positive outlook on life. If they can do it, so can I. If they can get it, so can I. If they can have it, so can I. If they can be good and if they can get money, if they can be successful, if they can do well in life, so can I. People, I'm not going to cut my success off just because I see somebody else doing, being, and having the things that I would like. That's going to motivate me and make me better. But the thing is, the thing about us, the thing about us, a lot of people don't know how to handle us. All right, a lot of people don't know how to handle us. They don't know how to take our energy. A lot of people, they just act buck wild crazy when they get around us. All right, down to every aspect. You'll be trying to focus on yourself. Somebody will lose it because your energy is so high and they're going to need you as their supply. All right. The people want our energy. They want it very bad. All right. People, they want our energy like a hungry person wants a meal. They want our energy like somebody in the desert. Somebody in the desert needs water. All right, just the water. Just like somebody wants water that bad, they want your energy that bad. And it's a test for them because it's like to see somebody that may be greater than you and to have love for them and appreciate them and want to see them succeed, you got to have a great heart. You got to have a certain spirit to want to see somebody elevate. You got to be a certain type of person to want to see others win. All right, you are a very unique person if you want to see somebody win. That means you are right within. If you want to see others win, that means you're doing right within. That means you feel right within because you want to see others win. When you don't want to see other people do bad, you got a great big heart. You're very empathetic. It probably might even hurt you. It might even lower your vibration a little bit to see somebody not doing good. All right. You're the type of person that will see somebody sitting near a restaurant, right? Say there's a taco stand and say there's a homeless man sitting by the taco stand, not eating. He may have ate, you don't know. He may have money, you don't know. You don't know what this man's life is like. But you see him and he looks like he could possibly be homeless. He looks like he could possibly be down on his luck. He looked like he might not have eaten in a couple days. He might have $1 million. You don't know. But the thing is, you're like, something, you see someone like that and something gets put on your spirit that you know what? I'm going to buy myself something to eat, and I'm going to buy him something to eat. I've done that. I've seen people sitting out in front of places to eat, everybody eating, nobody taking care of this person. I said, you know what? You know what? I got you. I don't know I don't know what's going on. You could have $1 trillion in your pocket, but you know what? I'm going to buy you something to eat. That's the type of person you are. That's you. And the thing is, some people will hate you for that. It's like some people really will hate you for being a good person because they don't have that in them. They will see that person and probably talk about them. They will see that person and probably laugh at them. They will see that person and crack jokes on them. But the fact that you care about them, that lets them know that, wait a minute, this person is a better person than me. Wait a minute, this person is a good person. They don't think we exist. And then when they find out people like us are real and not just in a movie, not just on TV, not just in a Hallmark, when we actually do exist, and what we have that exists in us don't exist in them, they could fall the victim to jealousy. They could fall victim to envy. They could fall victim to hate because you're just that great. And you could look at them and tell because it's written all over your face. You don't have to say a word. It's written all over their face, and they don't have to say a word. Because you can see it. You go, ooh, what happened to this one? They done shape shifted on you. And when they shape shift on you, they don't work on that, they fail. They fail the test. At least if you shape shift, you gotta pray on that. If you shape shift, you gotta pray on that. If you shape shift, you gotta work on that. Everybody got demons. Everybody got demons, all right? Everybody done shape shifted before. But you got to go to God and you got to pray about it. Lord, I'm dealing with some jealousy. Lord, I'm dealing with some envy. Lord, I'm dealing with some hate, maybe even some self-hate. If you hate others, if you hate somebody else, if you see something in somebody and it brings hatred out of you, that's something about yourself that you don't like. That's something about yourself that you hate. So what you got to do is you got to work on that. You have to take that and you got to fix it. You got to take that and you got to make yourself better. So that way you can spread more love to yourself and to others. You won't be harboring hatred for yourself because you can't have love for nobody if you don't have it for yourself. You got to have love for you. Whatever the problem is, whatever you don't like about yourself, you can fix it. And you got to go to God and you got to ask him to remove that negative energy so that way you could get to the root cause of the problem. What's the root cause of the problem? Maybe I got to start eating different. Maybe I got to put some money aside so I can have nicer clothes. Maybe I got to stop going out to eat and put some money aside so I could make those alterations to my car like I wanted to. People will put off their dreams, and then when they see somebody full-fledged working on theirs, they'll be envious of that person. And they could do the same thing with their time and their day that other people are doing because we all get the same amount of hours in a day. We all get 24 hours in a day. We all wake up. All right, if you was blessed to wake up, you can do the same thing with your life as that person that's successful. Yes, you can. And that's why it's a test. All right, that's why it's a test, because when we get around them and they see that our energy is different, they see that we got it going on. They see that we get a certain amount of attention naturally because we got that God in us and it's activated. Instead of getting upset and angry and having hate, they're supposed to be activating what God they have in them. They're supposed to be activating the God in them. Instead of being mad at somebody else for what they have, focus on what you got and work on that and activate what's in you. Everybody got greatness in them. Everybody got something special in them, but not everybody is strong enough, or not everybody is willing enough. Not everybody is courageous enough. Not everybody is hungry enough to turn it on. All right. The test is you have to turn it on. The test is you're supposed to be motivated. The test is you're supposed to get hungry. The test is you're supposed to work on yourself, work on your internal conflict, get over whatever you have to get over. Whatever's plaguing you, you got to make it, you got to unplague yourself. You got to unplague yourself. You don't know how much stuff I had to pray about. All right. We work on ourselves. We fix ourselves. Whatever is wrong, we fix it. That's how you know you're passing the test. When you can get around somebody and they got different energy than you, it's something they got that you don't. It's something that happened to you that didn't happen to them. It's something that you're going through that they didn't go through, and you're angry or you're jealous about it, or oh, this person got a life that I wanted, or this person grew up how I wanted to grow up, or this person has this, or this person has that, or this person don't got the same problems as me. Yes, that may make you better than them. Yes, that may make you stronger than them. But you don't take that out on them because of it. You don't get egotistical because of it. I went through this, so I'm better than you, so I could treat you like crap because you didn't go through what I went through. No, man, you don't do that to other people. You work on yourself. You heal yourself. You make things better for yourself. That's what you do. You see somebody with a certain amount of happiness or joy, you correct what's wrong in you so you can get there yourself. You don't have to hate the happiness or the love or the joy in somebody else. You see somebody with a loving relationship, you don't hate on them and try to destroy their relationship so it's more unhappy people in the world. You work on yourself and you become what you want to become so you can attract the person that you want. That's what you do. That's what a real man or woman does. They don't hate other people because they got something going on that they don't. Only a fool does that. That's why fools don't get nowhere. Nowhere fast. So chosen ones are God's experiment, all right? When we go around other people, if they're able to show you love, they pass the test, all right? You got to be able to show love to people. You have to be able to show love to people, all right? Even if it's not, like, even if you have hate, you can show love to somebody by not taking that hate out on them. I'm not saying you're not going to feel a certain way about people that you see from day to day, but you show them love by leaving them alone. You show them love by taking that anger and going to the gym. You show them love by taking that anger and improving yourself. You show them love by taking that anger out on you by improving your life, not taking that anger out on somebody else and trying to make them miserable because they have something that you don't. It's people that have stuff that I want. It's people that have stuff that I don't have. It's people that it's people it's people that have stuff that other people don't have. It's people that have stuff that we don't have, but we just don't take it out on them, do we? No, we don't. We work on ourselves. We go get the things we want. We change our life. We improve our life. We make our life better, man. Oh wow, that's how they living? Dang, that's how I could be living. That's how their life is. That's how my life could be. People aren't open-minded. So you have to pass the test. When you pass the test, your mind opens up to a new reality to where you feel that you could be greater than you already are. You feel that you could have more than you already have. You pass the test, and when you pass the test, you mentally level up, even without even getting there, without even having it, without even having what you want. You can level up and get there mentally. Yes, you still have to work for it. Yes, you still have to work towards it, but you're mentally there, and that's half the battle. Knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe! Knowing is half the battle, y'all. By knowing that you could be successful, you're halfway there. Halfway there. Halfway there. By knowing you could be successful, you're halfway there, y'all. And that's how you pass the test. That's how you have love. That's how you show love. You ain't got to congratulate nobody when you don't feel like congratulating them. That's fake. You don't got to be all up in somebody's face. Hey, man, good job. Even though you really don't feel like that, you don't got to do that. You don't have to do that. You got to stay down until you get up. You got to keep working until you get what you want. You have to keep creating until you hit. It's just like those people that play the lottery. They don't get upset. Some of them, the ones that are positive anyway, they don't get upset about the ones that win if they don't have that kind of spirit. If somebody that doesn't have that type of spirit, if they didn't win the lottery, they're gonna keep playing until they win. And that's how you gotta look at it in life. And guess what? When you work on your dreams, it's a greater odds than you hitting the lottery that way. All right, you have a greater chance of becoming successful. Yes, there are people who play the lottery and their odds are great and they win and they get the life they want. But guess what? You could play the lottery by being successful at life, Why don't you play that lottery? Why don't you play the lottery of life and take your gifts and talents that God gave you and do something with it so that way you could become successful? All right, so that way you could win. You can create a win for you. You don't have to be mad at somebody else. Create a win for you. You see somebody else with a potential win. If you see somebody else winning in life, if you see somebody else with a W, guess what? Guess what? You could win too. And it's not as hard as you think. The hardest part is mentally preparing yourself to do the work. The work's not even that hard. The hardest part is the mental preparation. I got to do this. I got to go at it. I got to get after it. I got to get up and get moving. That's the hardest part. If you can do that, you already won. If you can stay consistent with that by pushing yourself and getting yourself up to get up, go out, get something and make something happen, you already won. You already won. So don't look at yourself as a loser. Gotta stay aware, y'all. Don't look at yourself as somebody who can't get what they want. Don't look at yourself as somebody that's never gonna have it. That's bad if you see yourself as somebody that's never gonna have it. That's not good if you see yourself as somebody that can't have it, that can't do it. You're cutting yourself off from good. Don't cut yourself off from your good. Everybody has something that they could be good at. Everybody has some good out here in this world. Everybody does. That's why we're all here to experience good. We're all here to experience our best self. We're all here to experience our best life, whatever that may be for you. God put you here to experience it through you. The reason why you want to be successful, that's God trying to let you know that, hey, you were put here to be great. I put you here with everything that you already need to get everything that you want. You just got to tap in. And chosen ones are tapped in. We're already tapped in. We're born tapped in. Other people, they may have to do certain things. They may have to work on themselves. They may got to figure something out. But guess what? They can get tapped in too. All being tapped in is just being aware. That's all it is. We were born aware. All right, you may not have been born aware, but guess what? When you get around a chosen one, that's supposed to be the light bulb that goes off. Wait a minute. That's why we're God's experiment. It's supposed to be a light bulb that goes off. Wait a minute. My life can be great. I can be happy. I don't have to be sad. I can love myself. I can be rich. I can be successful. Yeah, I can feel good. I don't gotta feel sad about myself or sad about my life. I don't have to have a sad, sorry life. I can pick up my bed and walk. I could choose to be great. I could choose to have more in life. I may have to do more in life, but I could choose to have more in life. Once you start working on yourself and once you get going, that's going to become your norm. Success, grinding it out for success is going to become your norm. Wanting to be better, wanting to have that life, wanting to be a greater person, that's going to become your norm. And there ain't nothing that's going to be able to stop you once that becomes your norm. When success becomes your norm, you're going to be unstoppable. It's going to be nothing that could get in your way because you're already mentally there. Once you already mentally surpass all the BS, it's nothing that could stop you. All you're going to have to do is just work from that point on. You're going to know it's like somebody that works out every day. Once you work out every day and you push yourself and you force yourself, once you get past all the I don't feel like it's, once you get past all the I don't feel like it's, once you push yourself through the I don't want to do it, once you push yourself through the I